So we just got back from vacation. We spent a couple of days in Gatlingburg, Pigeon Forge, here in Tennessee.
Woo-woo.
We've been going there for about 10 years now. So we picked up quite a bit of moonshine. So if you don't know much about Gatlingburg or Pigeon Forge, there's a lot to do there. There's a lot of attractions. There's a lot of sightseeing.
There's actually too much to do in 3 days.
Now there is, yeah. And there's a lot of moonshine and wineries.
A lot of alcohol.
Yeah, a lot
You're
of alcohol.
You're gonna get drunk. Get ready.
And the benefit is they do tastings and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about some of the moonshine that we picked up, tell you a little bit about it if you don't have the luxury of tasting it, and maybe this will spark your interest if you see it at your local liquor store.
Yeah.
But we also did add some things to our collections as well, so we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Yay.
But first up, what are you drinking?
So I gotta read it because all I know is it's Sippin' Cream. Appalachian Sippin' Cream, but it's called Strawberry Dream, and this one is from Old Smoky? No, Sugarland, sorry. Sorry, Sugarland. It's from Sugarlands, and I think this might be one of the only ones we bought from there. And it sold him. I didn't get to taste it while we were there, but the second he told me it tastes like strawberry milk, I was sold.
Nesquik, to be exact.
It does taste like it. Oh my god, I just tried it. And you'll probably post that in there somewhere. Oh my god.
I told you.
It's like fucking Nesquik.
I told you. Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get as much from Sugarlands. There's two other ones I do feel like we have to mention. One is the apple pie. By far, every single one of the distilleries have an apple pie.
Yeah, but theirs tastes, I'm sorry,
No, go
theirs
ahead.
tastes like fall. Like a dipped green apple in caramel.
Yeah.
It is so good. And I don't like green apple stuff. I hate green apple stuff. And to me, that was like biting into a crisp apple. And then when you breathe in, it's caramel topped. It's so good.
It's good, and it's set apart from the other ones because like they do use the green apples.
Yeah. Well, they also use caramel. The other ones are pretty traditional, and they're all delicious. Don't get me wrong, but they're traditional as like the cinnamon apple like pie or like a fried apple from Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one I have to mention is my peanut butter and jelly, which I really badly wanted.
I don't care.
You do. You like it. I mean,
It's good.
It's different.
But I don't really like the flavor of the artificial peanut butter. So I will say with peanut butter and jelly, it's more jelly.
It tastes, it's a very weird sounding flavor, and I'm sure that's going to turn a lot of people off, but that's the joy of being able to try something before you buy it.
Because we would have never bought that.
I would have never bought that.
Oh, God, no.
But it tastes more like grape, but it just has this hint of, not even really peanut butter, just kind of peanuts.
They said it's like amaretto. Is that right? Amaretto? Is that how you pronounce that? But that's what they said it is. What you're actually tasting, the peanut butter flavor is actually amaretto. So if you like amaretto and kind of like grape, it's pretty good.
I think it's worth a try.
Yeah.
So that's Sugarlands. There's a lot more flavors. Perhaps we may talk about some more in the future because we will be going back.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am over here drinking some original Old Smoky Moonshine.
Is this the corn whiskey one?
This is the corn whiskey. So they have the corn whiskey. So this is what cracks me up, and not to go on a long rant or anything, but when we first started going to Gatlingburg 10 years ago, there was no moonshine distilleries or anything like that. And I still remember the first time we came across Old Smoky. We were just walking the strip, and there was free moonshine tasting, and I'm like, in public?
Yeah, it was the original location in the holler.
Yeah.
And we saw the distillery, we did the little mini tour thing, and they only had 5 flavors.
No, they had 3 then.
Oh, I thought they had 5. They had the cherries?
They had the original, they had White Lightning, they had the cherries, but then they had the recipe you could make from apple pie moonshine. So they didn't have...
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that's actually the recipe we use.
The second time I went, they had the... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the apple pie they manufacture, but the recipe we've got from them is what we use now typically when we make apple pie, which it's that time of the year. Maybe I'll make a video of me making some apple pie
Yes.
moonshine.
Well, they did have that to sample.
They did, but it was the recipe.
Yeah, it was the recipe, and it was so good, and that's what sold us on it.
It was a recipe that you can make at home, but the one they started to manufacture doesn't taste anything like that.
I will say we do alter it for us because we don't do a lot of excess sugar.
Yeah.
And so the original recipe, super good, but a lot of sugar.
I might make a video for it.
Yeah.
But no, I kind of like the original corn whiskey a little more than the White Lightning because it has more flavor. It's a little harsher.
Yeah.
I think the White Lightning is distilled like 5 times.
Yeah.
I think this one's distilled twice or something.
Yeah, and it does have a good corn flavor to it.
It does. It has a really good flavor. And here's the thing: you buy 3 jars, you get.
This is where we got screwed up.
Yeah.
We wanted this.
Yeah. So, not to talk too much about it, let's just go ahead and get more into some of the other moonshines that we bought. So, sticking with Old Smoky, I forgot what you bought.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
So it's that time of year, and they did have like pumpkin spice. Sugarlands has a really good pumpkin spice latte. That's the cream kind. But the pumpkin pie won me over. To me, it is like opening up a can, like a jar or whatever, of pumpkin pie filling and just going to town. So that's what that is.
Here's the thing with this one. I am not a big pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice fan. I'm not a white girl. But the joke that they make quite often.
Yeah, all the time.
But this one, I know we had it
Instant
last
oats.
year and absolutely loved it, but we could not find it anywhere here in town.
And we didn't buy it because we thought we would be able to get it.
We did, and of course we bought it this time, and I still like it. It is really, really good. Like it's not. I mean, I guess you could say it has a pumpkin flavor, but it's not too overpowering. I don't know.
Yeah.
That one's really hard for me to truly explain. I think it's worth a try.
That's all I can think of it is like taking the pumpkin pie filling and just eating it. And this has like a little recipe card on it, so pay attention to those because they're usually pretty good.
So another Old Smoky one. I honestly don't remember if I like this one or not.
Oh.
But we got orange. This was one of the ones, we've had it before, but I can't honestly remember. I meant to try it before making this video, totally forgot. But,
Do you want to taste it now?
nope, it's fine.
Okay.
But they didn't have this one out for sampling, but the thing with us is we love orange creamsicle. Absolutely love it. Matter of fact, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So back in the day, Cruzan rum, really cheap rum. They had an orange flavor. You took that, mixed it with some cream soda. You were done for the night. That was
it. Was great.
Can't find the orange anymore, but they have vanilla. So if you take the vanilla Cruzan, mix it with orange soda, it's good. So regardless if I like this, I'm gonna mix it with some cream soda.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah,
Regardless.
that's gonna be one of probably the drinks that I have tonight.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It might be my next one.
Yeah.
So. Sticking with Old Smoky, if you're not seeing a trend here.
Yeah, right.
This is where we made our mistake. But so they also have whiskey. I'm not as big of a fan of these, and I love whiskey.
Yeah.
But I'm not as big of a fan of these as I am the moonshine. But root beer.
They're definitely known for moonshine for a reason.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Root beer whiskey. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it. The funny thing is, I'm like, what do you mix root beer with?
Root beer or cream soda.
Yeah, you could do either one. I guess
Yeah.
get it like a root beer float.
Or you could make, do a little bit of the root beer and a little bit of like a cream vodka and take a shot. Be a root beer float shot.
It is pretty good. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the whiskeys, and again, I love whiskey, but we bought that one. We just wanted something a little different. As you see, we've already drank some of it.
Yeah.
With that being said, I forgot to mention there was actually a 4th Sugarlands that I wanted to talk about, which was the sweet tea.
Oh yeah, we drank all that.
We did buy that while we were there, and we drank it all. But if you absolutely love sweet tea, you cannot go wrong with that one.
Yeah.
And for me, it's good because it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
It's really not, in my opinion, Southern sweet tea because it doesn't have sugar cubes floating in it. You could actually drink it with a straw.
Your teeth don't literally fall out when you drink it.
I'm from the north. We didn't have sweet tea. You had to make sweet tea. You can't order that shit from a restaurant.
Yeah.
They'll bring you unsweet tea and a thing of syrup.
I learned that
Yeah.
the hard way.
But it's good. It's really good.
I will say, real quick, Sugarlands also has a root beer, Moonshine. So if you really didn't like this, but you want something root beer, Sugarlands did have a Moonshine that was pretty good. It had like an extra bit of sassafras, is what they called it. So, you know, it's got a little bit more of that in there, but if you like it, I really enjoyed it. And, you know, they have options.
Long story short, we're only tapping into like 10% of the flavors that
For
are
real.
out there.
Well, I'm also trying to, like, make sure they know Sugarlands has more than what we
Yeah, they have a lot more. And they're good. They're good.
Yeah.
So, last up for Old Smoky, we got caramel apple whiskey. Again, we drank a little bit of that. But
last night was fun.
This one, it actually is kind of what they described it as. If you would take whiskey, pour it into a bowl of Apple Jacks, and then drink the whiskey afterwards, it tastes like Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
And I get like a little more caramel in it too whenever I drink it. It's not as like green apple and caramel as the Sugarlands apple pie, but it is like he said, it's very like appley kind of. It's got a good flavor to it.
I don't know what I'd mix that with. I actually would drink it by itself.
Yeah, just by itself. I mean, we don't really got to mix everything. Okay, guys.
So the only other one. Well, not the only other one. The other one, Old Forge Distillery. We went there. There's one particular one. They had several more this time, but the one that I absolutely love is the oatmeal cookie. It's again sounds disgusting. Why would you drink that? It's good. It actually does taste like an oatmeal cookie.
And somebody else has an oatmeal cookie, and it doesn't even compare. This has like more of an oatmeal flavor. The other one tastes like the seasonings in an oatmeal cookie, which is still good. So if you don't like oatmeal, maybe.
Yeah, it's good. We didn't buy anything from Old Forge this time, but there was another moonshine distillery that just said Moonshine.
It's so weird.
We ignored it the first time.
I thought it was just a liquor store. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but we saw free tasting, so we thought, what the hell, let's go check it out.
We're already here. It's right behind like the Old Forge district.
Yeah, you really can't miss it if you go down that road. I can't honestly remember the name of it. What is it?
It's Tennessee Triple X Moonshine.
Yeah, that's it. So
it's all over the place.
The cool thing with them is Old Smoky does have small little bottles, but they don't have them on site there, which I think is disappointing because I actually would probably walk away with probably every flavor in a small jar. Yeah. Just for the hell of it instead of the bigger jar.
Not only that, if you can't taste it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be more willing to spend $5 or $6 on a small jar than I would be $25 on something like this guy that I may not even like.
So this place had the bigger jars and smaller jars too. So we had a few things, and I thought they were pretty good. So we picked up a few. There's 2 in here that are duplicates.
It's right here.
I find them. Yes.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Just don't worry.
So
orange dreamsicle.
Yeah, orange dreamsicle.
Oh my god, it was so good.
So again, we like orange dreamsicle. These, I can't remember exactly how she said they were made, but they're not actually dairy based.
Yeah, she says it's not dairy, but it's cream.
Yeah, I can't remember. She explained it to us.
So,
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how that works, but it's kind of like when you get Land O'Lakes cream and it says you don't have to refrigerate it. I think it's the whole non-pasteurized thing.
She said something about the rum, but I can't remember.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. There's no dairy in it, which is great. There is dairy in this guy.
Yeah, but it does taste like an orange dreamsicle.
Yeah.
This one, what is this? Oh, blackberry. So they all have their own variation of blackberry. That one...
We didn't taste blackberry.
No, I don't think we did.
We just got it because we know we like everybody else's blackberry, so we figured this one can't go wrong.
Yeah, we thought what the hell for that one. This one, I think I just got... Oh yeah, I just got the original.
Yeah, we didn't taste that one either, but again...
I'm not lying.
How can we be wrong?
Sometimes you want to be a man and you just want some just straight moonshine to...
Yeah, I want to be a man.
Grow some hair in your chest.
Always.
Yep.
That's why I drink corn whiskey.
Yep.
That's what makes you a man.
It is.
Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
It helps spawn testosterone.
So for those lovely camping trips, if you don't feel like buying the ingredients, you could just buy s'mores.
Yes. It was so good. It kind of tastes like s'mores.
Because there actually is a graham cracker flavor to it, which actually threw me off.
So it's kind of so the first flavor I got, like, if you just take it back it's more like marshmallow than graham cracker. But I took 2 shots of it. Like I did a 1 and then I took the rest. And it was like chocolate up front. Then you get that like marshmallow creamy. And then as you breathe out, it turns into freaking graham crackers.
Yeah,
it's magic.
It's really weird. The sad thing is, I don't know if you can find these here. I haven't really looked. This is the first time we've seen them.
Yeah, we saw a guy wearing a shirt today with it.
We did.
When we got back in Smyrna.
So last up was probably by far the strangest and probably the one that will turn most people off.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. I don't know if
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what this is.
I know, I just looked at it. I personally probably wouldn't buy a huge jar of it. Even though you liked it, I don't think you would even drink a huge jar of it. It's the cotton candy.
Oh my god, it was so freaking good. It tastes like cotton candy.
Yeah, it
Liquid
does.
cotton candy. I would never have asked him for a big jar of this because I knew I was never going to drink it. But when we saw these minis, I was like, I'm getting cotton candy.
Yep.
Going straight for that. Well, actually, the first thing we went for was orange dreamsicle.
Yeah, that was by far the best. So, again...
In retrospect, we should have got a big jar.
Yeah, well, no. But yeah, these are some of the moonshines that we picked up. God, it's just a small percentage because there's so much moonshine there now, and I really think that's the only thing people go there for.
Yeah, but not only that, so keep in mind, real quick, I'm sorry, but keep in mind, they cycle their flavors out. I know Sugarlands does. I'm pretty sure Old Smoky cycles like 2 of them out. But so as you go, if you go one day and you taste, tomorrow, if there was something there you didn't get to taste, it'll probably be there tomorrow.
Yeah, and they also have like seasonal flavors and stuff like that too. So